Hello, and welcome back to Sarah's Sugar Shack. Um, this is my playthrough of Tales of Vesperia, the definitive edition, and I'm going to call this part 21.B. I don't like that. Let's call this 21.1. Yeah, I like that. We'll do that. Anyways, in our last episode, we got on the ghost ship, we went through the dungeon, we finished up pretty much, and we got to the final boss, which is the Cursed Wanderer. It's also secret mission number 8, and we failed spectacularly. So there were quite a few things that were wrong at the time. When I went back to do everything, first thing, everybody except for Patty was on minimum damage. The second thing, which was really weird, and I can't remember why I had done it, is Yuri, all of his arts were turned off except for Azure Edge. So that's also going to make it a bit difficult, because if he only has that one move, he's gonna move even less than he normally does. And then I didn't have a healer in the party, really, because Patty's healing arts they're not reliable if you're fighting a boss, unless you're physically controlling her. And even then, it's not so much. So I needed to have someone, preferably Estelle, in there. So I've fixed it up. I've got Estelle in my party instead of Patty. Nobody has any damage limiters on. Hopefully we won't kill him too fast, but he was doing a lot of damage to us. So I think that we're gonna, finishing a fight with him probably would be better sooner. I don't remember having an issue getting this secret mission any of the other times that I did it. And just to remind you for this, we have to hit him while he's reloading after his multi-fire attack and knock him down. So repeat's normally the best for this. And I think he can, at this point, hit hard enough to do something. So, let's watch the last little smidge of the scene, and fight the Cursed Wanderer. Which, I mean, I guess there was nothing left of the scene, so let's just go ahead and hopefully kick his ass this time.
No more fitting captain for a ghost ship?
He doesn't seem like the other monsters.
Well, at least they have a new scene for in here, because if you didn't watch the other episode, yeah, see? Perfect. If you didn't watch the other episode, which, for your sakes, I hope you didn't, because it wasn't the greatest, I completely lost my train of thought. Good God. Well, whatever. Sorry, guys. Apparently I can't fight and talk at the same time. Oh yeah, we're doing so much better. That was just like, I got my ass handed to me. Like, it was like, is this your first, Tails boss fight, or what? God. Too slow to guard. Oh, he fucked me up. Oh, thank you. I'll just not run out of it. And in case you're new to it, what you're seeing Estelle do is altered arts.
Then what was that?
Oh, okay. So down we go. Took some cake. Bake some cake. That was so much better than the last time. Anyways, so the altered arts are done by weapons that have skills like Dispersion, Great Deluge, and then when you do an art that has an altered form triggered by that skill. Once you do them enough times, You learn them, and then you don't need to have that skill turned on. So I think each character has around like 8-ish or so, maybe 10 altered arts. So it takes 50 times to learn a magic one, 100 times to learn a physical attack one. So
It's getting away!
Come on, it's not like we have to settle the score with that monster, do we?
no, we don't. Not yet.
Jeez, poor Raven's getting too old for this.
Should we give it
Raven's
back to
getting
him?
too old for everything, according to him.
I think that's what he wants!
I want to deliver the clear seal crystal to Yormgen for him.
You what?
Would it be possible to add that to the jobs being done by the guild?
We can't, Estelle. As a rule, tiny guilds like ours don't take on a new job until they complete the one they're working on.
Completing each job to the letter is the way new guilds have to build their reputation.
Fair enough.
Is the guild going to be sent running here and there by another one of this girl's whims?
Hey, you don't have to talk to her like that, you know.
You really don't.
Rita, wait. Judith, I am sorry, but I want to help him deliver this.
I don't think anyone waits for 1,000 years.
Yeah, I'd get sick of waiting after that long myself.
I don't think that's what he's talking about.
I'll find them.
Rita,
You all have your hands full looking for Pharaoh and escorting Estelle, right? I'm free to do what I like.
Well, I'll come along too then.
What the fuck, Carol?
I don't mind going either.
Hold it! You guys have your jobs to take care of.
You know you're gonna end up sticking with us anyway, so I don't see any problem with us helping you out a little on the side.
thank you.
I suppose that's the way around it.
Ah, how I envy the vigor of youth.
You've got such good friends. You must be so happy, Rita.
I'm not happy at all.
Really?
Huh?
Notice something?
Looks like there's smoke outside.
Oh, time to get going. They fixed the Fiertia.
That might be Tokunaga's smoke signal. I wonder if the Ceres Blasty is working again.
Let's get back and check it out.
Come to mention it, we won't be able to get back the way we came.
We'll just have to see if we can't find a better way out.
I'm sure we can. Yeah. Got the red box. Watch us skip.
It looks like the case holding the clear CL crystal just won't open. I wish we could make sure it's actually in there, considering the sort of place we found it in.
Couldn't you just bust it open with your magic?
No, I can't.
Right. If we damaged the contents, we wouldn't be able to make the delivery.
No, I mean I already tried blowing it up. This little box is tougher than it looks.
Of course she did.
I'm at a loss for words.
Forget it, Estelle. There's not much you can say to that.
Anyway, I suppose it makes sense to put something so important in an unbreakable box.
Oh, sigh. Okay, so we're gonna go upstairs first. Perfect. And then we've got a lot of climbing to do. Let's see. I think I remembered what I was trying to say when we were fighting the battle. If you hadn't watched or stopped watching once you realized I was, well, no, I guess you would have. If you didn't watch the episode before, I was talking about how the Cursed Wanderer in the 360 edition was actually like a lot of individual like monsters, and then this time they decided to, or I guess for the PS3 Japanese version probably, they made it the Cursed Wanderer. So he's kind of like, oh, what's his name from Tales of the Abyss? My brain is just like not functioning today. The sword guy, whatever he's called, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, where he kind of reappears, I mean, at least twice to my knowledge, possibly more. So holy bottle's worn off, so I am just going to put another one on. And then we can head out this door.
Huh? Wasn't this locked earlier?
Dun dun dun!
I guess we can go back through here.
The curse was broken, huh?
Don't be ridiculous! Now let's go!
Yes, ma'am.
What was that skeleton monster? It wasn't the sort of thing we regularly encounter.
It could be a creature possessed by spirits that wanders the Atherum.
That can't possibly be it. It's too unscientific.
Do you sense anything amiss, Repeat?
What'd he say?
I don't know.
Looks like we need Yuri to interpret for us. Hey, Yuri!
Hold on. There's no need to investigate this right now, is there?
I don't know.
Should we have finished it off when we had the chance?
Okie dokie.
If we could just jump down from here, we'd reach the ship in no time.
Here.
Where did you get that?
I thought something like this might happen. So I brought this from inside the ship.
Clever girl.
I think I'm gonna gag.
All right, let's go back to the ship. Oh!
Good grief.
If the Ceres Blasty has been fixed, that means we can say sayonara to this hellhole.
I don't know if I'd necessarily call it a hellhole. Perfect. We're gonna pop in here. And just go to the healing save. So we can get our TP all freshened up. And over here. Perfect. And over here. And I feel like there was a treasure chest that we didn't get. I could be wrong. Maybe it was just that one. Yeah, it must have been that one. Okay. And off we go. Oh, there's some
The Ceres
noisy
Blasty has
kids
been
outside
fixed.
upsetting Weasley.
So it seems.
Woo! Thank goodness.
Of all the... Why do I always get sucked into these messes?
If it was anybody other than me, you guys would have been left behind.
Sorry about that. We'll never do it again, promise.
I wonder what caused the Ceres Blastia to break down.
It just started working again. I don't have the slightest clue why.
You really think there's a curse then?
Perhaps the captain wanted to pass the clear CL crystal on to someone and read.
No way. Dead people can't want to do anything.
Doors get stuck, the Ceres Blastia stops working. Sounds like a curse to me.
Mm-hmm.
The world's a big place. There are many things we humans don't understand.
I said it can't happen, so it just can't.
Jeez.
What are you hitting
Poor
me
Carol.
for?
So, how do you like it?
Well, the boss here's seen better days.
What's the matter?
We don't know why it broke down, but either way, it's barely holding together. If we keep using this old piece of junk Blastia, we're guaranteed a shipwreck in the middle of the sea.
Wow, so she's sensible when it comes to ships.
What? She is?
What are you all looking at? Fine, fine. As soon as we get to port, I'm getting you a new one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that didn't happen in the
You don't
360.
have a problem with that, do you? Seriously, this is a crazy deal you're getting.
Hey, are we going to Nordopolica or not? Let's get this thing out of here.
Right. I'm looking forward to finally getting there as well.
Okay, perfect. So, now we have control again. This is where I was planning on leaving off originally in the other one. So since this is 21.1, I'm going to land here and save and call it a day, and fight some roses that will hopefully show up once all these guys go away. So thank you so much for joining me, and please join me again for part 22. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.